So, when is it going to be the time for the big XW to shine on his own, eh? I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blog who always tells it like it is. I am keeping Big E on the SmackDown list for now. Even though he seems to be hopping back and forth betwixt red and blue brands, the week he appears on Raw but not SmackDown, I'll switch him to Raw. I'm thinking he'll either A, lose the title back to Bobby Lashley either at Extreme Rules or just after, or B, he'll hold on and either he or whoever the Universal Champion is at the time gets drafted to Raw on October 1st. But hey, how smart was Big E Langston last week, huh? Snuck into Raw, announced he would be cashing in, and did it after Bobby Lashley hurt himself demolishing RK Bro after his title match with Randy Orton. If Lashley had only concentrated on the fact Big E was in the wings, he would have left RK Bro alone and maybe would still be the almighty WWE champion. But Big E finally got a primary singles title in the WWE. He was a former NXT champ before NXT became a separate but equal brand to Raw and SmackDown. And he was a two-time Intercontinental champ. But after all this time, he finally managed to grab one of the two fake diamond-encrusted titles. And the one with more history at that, so congrats to him. And of course, his former New Day colleague Kofi Kingston had his own about damn time moment a few years ago when he won the WWE title. Of course, he and the New Day had to jump through many hurdles to even get him to the big event of WrestleMania. But he did it and carried the title proudly as the first Ghana-born athlete to win a primary WWE title. He also won both secondary titles in the past, so though he and Big E might be better known for their tag teaming, they can hold their heads high and say that they can do champ all by themselves if need be. Now let's see. Kingston, Big E. Isn't there another New Day member? All right. Xavier Woods. You remember him, right? Guy who constantly gyrates his hips whenever he talks about being WWE World Tag Team Champions. The one who usually starts the "whoo" chants. The one who will have his own show on the G4 YouTube channel pretty soon. The one who has his own video podcast named for the first third of the Konami code. The guy who blows the trombone. Okay, now you remember, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a problem with Xavier Woods' history in the WWE. It's basically that, well, he does not do well by his own. His entire career in the company can basically be defined by him being the third member of the New Day. And while it's a great team to be associated with, his solo wrestling skills seem to be lacking. It's as if the higher-ups don't want him to be considered a good singles competitor. Xavier Woods has had a grand total of one singles title in his entire career, the Deep South Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. In fact, when DSW closed down in 2007, Woods was the last man to hold the title. He then went to TNA and did alright, I guess, in the X division, but though he had a few chances at the belt, he never got it. Then he came to Florida Championship Wrestling, the artist currently known as NXT, as a literal walk-on, and competed while going through college. He did alright, won the tag titles, but he was pretty much kept from singles matches once moved to the main roster. He would team with R-Truth, then that disbanded and the New Day was formed. And Xavier's been riding on the New Day train ever since, and nearly every singles match he's been in, he's lost. Now, maybe he prefers it that way. After all, it was basically staying in the back of the class and hurling spitballs at those in front of him while his buddies Kingston and Big E defended him. It was that allowed him the time to keep going to college online and eventually earn a doctorate in educational psychology. Yeah, that's right. When Xavier Woods is at a non-televised event, you can literally say there's a doctor in the house show. He's been working his ass off to keep the New Day afloat over the last 8 years, even when they were considered heels. And during that time, he earned a degree, got married, and had a son. You know, everyone was saying a few years ago that Kofi Kingston deserved the recognition after 11 years in the WWE. Sorry, I'm sure they were saying the same for Big E. So, why has Woods been given the short shaft? Come on, WWE. If you give Woods a chance at a singles title, it just might work out. It doesn't even have to be the WWE Universal title either. After all, he's never had the Intercontinental or US titles. Hell, he's never even had the 24/7 title, though I beg you not to just give him a short reign with that one just to try to placate me. Sooner or later, Damian Priest and or King Nakamura has to lose their titles to heels, and that could be the perfect time to give Woods a shot. Xavier Woods has been denied the cheat code to singles greatness ever since he came into the WWE. Sure, he may prefer being the third wheel of the New Day, but at least give him some singles recognition. If Davey Boy Smith, Shawn Michaels, and Bret Hart have taught me anything, it's if you give a supposed tag team specialist a shot at solo glory after a long period of tag team success, they will shine, baby! I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blogger who always tells it like it is. Stay safe, and I'll see you.